Tell us a little bit about your life, your work experience.
Well, I worked in finance when I was in high school. I was an intern at my father's accounting firm, and now I'm the CFO at Kushner Consultants.
Very impressive.
Yes. We want our baby to have genes from a very driven and successful donor.
And I really appreciate meeting the mothers of any potential donations. It sort of takes the mystery out of everything.
Well, thank you. I feel it's important for us to be able to answer questions that our child might have about their biological father. Do you have any questions for us?
I was wondering which one of you would be carrying the child.
If we chose you, then I would be carrying the baby because we want the child to look like the both of us.
Right, and if we go with an Asian donor, then I would carry the baby because, again, we want
The baby to look like us.
Yeah, we want a little baby.
And where are you from?
I have lived in New York my whole life.
And where are your parents from?
They came from Korea. They came in the 80s.
I guess the vetting process was a little easier back in the day.
Well, they weren't refugees.
I mean, the country's changed a lot, right? I mean, we have plenty of real Americans now to run things, and I guess as long as everyone's documented, we can bring in the tired and the hungry and the poor, and everything's all good.
I think he's great. I think he could be the one.
The vetting process?
Okay, that was a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that was a weird thing to say.
But he's educated. He's got many qualities we're looking for.
Aaron.
Good with numbers.
I've seen this all the time at work. Guys who are educated, they're well-spoken, they're well-dressed, but underneath it all,
No, not that guy.
as long as everyone is documented, we'll be okay.
Okay, all right. We'll
Thank
meet the next person.
Let's go and find some woke sperm.
Oh, when you talk millennial. Come here.
I mean, it's our modern mythology. One of the things that just drives me absolutely nuts is when people say, oh, they can't relate to the story because of it being science fiction.
I was asking you about your job.
Yeah, right. I'm the chief of pediatric surgery at Mount Sinai.
Yes, tell us more about that.
One of the things I love to do there is play Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, Xander, thank you for coming.
He's a pediatric surgeon.
He plays Dungeons and Dragons. Ew.
So you never had any dorky habits?
No.
No, nothing
No.
dorky?
No, not
Nothing
me.
out of
Never.
the norm?
God, you got me. You
Haven't
got
had
me.
it tough.
Oh, Don, it is very nice to meet you.
Oh, likewise. This is a very special opportunity. I support everything you girls are doing, and I'm happy to help. I can go for some tea. Would you mind if...
I should have offered help.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Oh, would you mind not putting any sugar in there? I'm on a diet. Thank you, doll.
So, Don, you are the CEO of Smule.
Yes.
That is a big gig.
I have a great team around me, so it's not just me.
Look at you being very modest.
I believe that humility is a great key to a happy life, so...
I will
Thank
agree
you.
to that. Oh my God. He's the CEO of Smule. He runs half marathons. If we got his sperm, we could be raising the next Steve Jobs.
There was something a little off about him.
What? No, he was super.
You know, he was a little handsy. Like, he touched my arm when I went to get the tea. He called me a doll.
Yeah.
Just ew. No sexist sperm.
I mean, who are we left with? We've got sexist guy.
Jerk.
We've got xenophobic guy.
Jerk.
And then we got,
Dungeons and Dragons guy.
he was sweet.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
So you like Dungeons and Dragons.
I've actually integrated it into my work at the hospital. You know, some of those kids can be in recovery for a long time, and I think the gameplay helps keep their minds on something fun.
Well, your patients must love you.
They've given me more than I've given them, for sure.
So how do you feel about performing surgery on undocumented children?